Wow, look at that. The water actually was forced through the door. Soaking wet right here in the entrance of the building. This is after a huge storm. I mean, a huge storm that we just had here a few hours back. I mean, we were getting like, the trees were bending horizontal. I caught the tail end of it when it wasn't as strong. It was so incredible that I didn't even think about grabbing my camera. I just stood at my window and I just watched these trees bending, 60, 80-foot trees bending horizontal, We were getting hurricane force winds. Vehicles were being blown, sideways off the roads, like it was really something to see. I'm just surveying some of the damage now. It's not so bad, it doesn't look to be so bad, but this far north we don't get like a broken tree branch. The leaves still on it. We don't get tornadoes normally. I mean, I haven't heard of tornadoes this far north. 20 years ago, we kind of thought like tornadoes. Maybe 30 years ago. You get older, forget how quickly time flies. Some kind of marker blowing away in the storm. Here is I guess that's some kind of a meridian marker or something. I don't know. Just looking at some of the devastation. Guess the town got a good cleaning. Fallen tree in there. I'm actually amazed how the trees how they held out. Really flexible, bent right over, and they still managed to hold out. See, there's a lot of trees that did fall, but for as many as survived it, it's actually pretty surprising. Tough trees. But 30 years ago, we hardly ever heard tornadoes, even in Alberta. I mean, definitely 40 years ago, this was something that, we all thought happened in the United States. Here in Alberta, I mean, we get the occasional little dust devil, but not a tornado, picking up houses and carrying houses away. That was, Wizard of Oz material. Not here. That was down south. That's, the United States. That's how we thought 40 years ago. Things have changed. Climate has changed. Weather has changed. And I know, it really has. It's just amazing, really, when you think about it. But just going off to my meeting here. I'd like to be on time for my meeting, I'm making an effort to be on time for my meetings. sometimes that's a bit of a challenge. But I wanted to say something before I closed out here. There was something on my mind. That's about talking about what people think. Let's see, how am I going to address this? Just give me a moment here. I'm going to collect my thoughts. Just looking at the condition of my little town. You know, despite all the wind and everything, it looks like to me it didn't turn out so bad. You know? Anyway, I just want to leave a little something with you. People think. Why does it matter to me what people think? What people think matters to me because this is the world I'm leaving behind for my children. And I do care about the welfare, see all the broken tree branches, of my children, you know, and their children, and people, okay? I do care. And what others think impacts us. It impacts our value system. It impacts the way we live. It impacts our morality. It impacts our ethics. It impacts society in general. So I do care what people think. You know, I mean, it's easy to say, I don't care what people think. I don't care. And, you know, I mean, there's a grain of truth in not getting all hung up over what others think about you. You know, if that's going to stop you from doing something ethical or doing something moral or doing something decent, you know, what others think about that should not matter if what they think is, you know, oppositional to doing something that is beneficial for all of society. But apathy, not caring at all about what other people think, is not the answer. I know I used to cop an attitude like that. I didn't care what anyone else thought. I was just going to do my own thing, you know? But that's not the answer. We need to care about what other people think. We need to try to influence what other people think if we want positive change to occur on this planet. Now, you know, I mean, I know there's some people who say, well, you know, the world's going to hell in a handbasket anyway, so why should you care? You know, ultimately, I do believe that's going to happen, okay? Ultimately, I do believe there's going to be a reckoning, all right? I really do believe that. You know, people have all kinds of names for it, you know, apocalypse or whatever, but I do believe that time will come. It's the remnant. It's those who think differently, who want a better life. Okay, those are the people I'm most concerned with, and I'm hoping that my children will adopt this view, a better world, a better life, you know, and a relationship with our Creator, because we have a Creator. Look at that beautiful clover growing on that man's lawn there. That is just beautiful. You know, clover is one of the most healthy natural plants going. Clover nitrifies soil, keeps the value in the soil. Clover is a really good thing. There's a reason why deer eat clover. Clover is very nutritious. You could make food out of clover, believe it or not. Clover is also a very good source of honey. That's why bees prefer clover flowers. I can just go on about the benefits of clover, and it's so nice to see that some people actually understand the benefit in having clover growing in front of their home. That's a good thing. All right, I'm off to my meeting. God bless you. Thank you.